The Tastemaster SA is brought to you by Clover, made with love for the ones you love. At the prestigious Sellers Hohenhort, our 10 talented Season 6 contestants come face to face for the first time, being treated to a high tea experience that sets the tone and the standard for the challenges that lie ahead.
I started cooking when I was 10 years old, when my mom was in and out of hospital. So I had to cook for my siblings. I cook how the matriarch before me were cooking, my mom, my grands. It's like a family recipe that's oral or not written anywhere.
I'm raised by single parents. When my mom will be off to work, I needed to look after my 2 siblings, ensuring that they had something to eat each and every time. And then guess what? Cooking and baking has become my passion.
Ek het baie tyd saam met my pa spandeer in die kombuis van omtrent 11 jaar oud af en so het my liefde vir kos gegroei oor die jare. Ek voel ek is baie vinnig op my voete en ek dink ek kry dit van my ma af. Sy is baie prakties en het ek baie van haar geleer hoe om vinnig op jou voete te dink en iets te maak uit niks uit nie.
The dessert are just so exquisite.
Wow, everything looks so beautiful here.
I grew up in a very church home, and I remember my grandmother when she used to bake a lot of scones for the church, and I guess that's where the bug bit me. I'm a firm believer that there's one thing that can bring people of different walks together, and that is food. Everyone needs to eat.
Welcome to the Sellers Hohenhort. Today we'll be enjoying a lovely high tea that we've prepared for you.
Curated by head chef Daniel Blichnout and his team, the Sellers Hohenhort High Tea Experience offers an exquisite selection of gourmet sweets and savouries.
Oh, this is a bit intimidating,
No
eh?
concerns, son.
Wow, what a place. Honestly, I'm taking in every minute. The reason I entered the competition is this year I've tasked myself to do things that scare me. And I've been booking myself on all sorts of courses and doing all different kinds of activities that I really wouldn't do before.
Everybody's got a big personality, especially in Paul. Loud.
There are some contestants who just stay back and are a bit quiet, so those are the ones that I'm watching out for. I started baking just after high school. I had an order for one of my mom's work colleagues, and I attempted at baking and haven't stopped ever since.
Oh my goodness!
Chef Zola Nene.
All hail the queen. Hello, guys. How are we? Officially, contestants, welcome to the brand new season of the Tastemaster SA. So today you've had sweet and savory treats. And this is just a taste of what we expect from you this season. The same high caliber of execution.
Yeah, nah. From the lady who specializes in traditional food. I have my own kitchen. I make mhodu, hard body, pork trotters, cow trotters, and many more African dishes. What's unique about me is that I'm a risk taker and I love bold flavors.
As you know, lots of amazing prizes to be won from our amazing sponsors, as well as the grand prize of 200,000 Rand in cash, courtesy of Capitec Business Banking.
Winning the 200,000 from Capitec Business Banking
Would mean the world. My pastry business would flourish.
I've been in the kitchen since 5 years old. I am the 5th generation of hotelier and restaurateur. Like my mom used to say, I was born in a pot.
So are you ready for your very first challenge? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. Are you ready for your first challenge? All right. Let's head over to the Tastemaster kitchen for the very first time. Let's go.
I am super ready for the challenge. Let's go.
Ek weet nie of ek heeltemal reg is nie, maar ek is opgewonde. Ek kan nie wag om te sien wat het hulle vir ons beplan nie.
Walking into the Taste Master kitchen, I'm so excited.
The Taste Master kitchen looks beautiful.
The Food Lovers pantry looks just like Food Lovers. It's as if you are in their shop.
Welcome to the Taste Master kitchen! I'm sure you're all dying to find out what your very first challenge is. But before we get into the details, I have a very special guest judge to introduce to you. You could say this person is one of the most important people in my life. Please put your hands together for my mom. Hello, my
Zola is more than a daughter. She is a friend. She is everything. At a younger age, she used to go to the library and get books and come home and start cooking. At the beginning, I was scared that she was going to get banned, but she pulled it through. And I never thought that this would go this far. Zola, my child, I'm very proud of you. Tiri! I've been watching the Taste Master shows, and we come together as a family, we watch the show. To be part of the show, for me, is unbelievable.
Today's challenge is all about celebrating the moms in our lives.
Aww.
Your challenge today is to bake a cake that encapsulates your mom, both in style and flavour. Mpho, what did you bring as a souvenir?
I brought the earrings. There was no promotion, sorry, ma'am.
An official thief amongst us. Lovely. Lovely, lovely.
Molo Kolile.
Molo, ma.
Usiphathele ntoni namhlanje and ikukhumbuza ntoni na?
Oh, mna namhlanje ndiye ndaza ne-apron yam. Two cheeks are better than one. My wife thought that, you know, this is a reminder as much as she doesn't bake, but she's always there.
In true Taste Master style, each contestant gets their own KitchenAid stand mixer. The colour to be determined by a random draw.
That's why Manene here arrived with carrying spoons. She doesn't just carry spoons around wherever she goes. So what you guys are going to do is one at a time, you're going to come and pick a spoon at random, and that colour spoon correlates with the colour of your KitchenAid.
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness, this is like the best gift ever. My very own KitchenAid mixer.
Oh! I'm finally a KitchenAid owner!
Inside their mixing bowls, contestants discover a blue or green apron, splitting them into two groups of 5, with the blue aprons baking first and the green aprons baking second.
You will have 1.5 hours to bake and decorate your cakes. The 6 least impressive bakes will end up in the next elimination challenge.
I am very happy that we'll be working alone. It's the best way to represent our mother and our grandmother, because this is cooking and baking from your soul.
Now you may have noticed something else, a really cute pin on your aprons. That is a pin courtesy of Sensodyne. They've been long known to provide lengthy protection for your gums and teeth. And these pins will be your protection against the clock.
Oh.
You can play these pins anytime during the competition, and it'll give you 10 extra minutes. Very, but
10 extra minutes.
Choose wisely, because you can only use them once in the entire competition.
Okay.
We're also very excited to have partnered with Clover this season, so you're guaranteed that you'll be using products made with love using the best South African ingredients.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
You also would have seen our beautifully stocked fresh pantry, courtesy of our wonderful partners, Food Lovers Market. They provide the widest range of fresh produce in the country, and you guys will be able to celebrate all these moments using these amazing ingredients.
I truly love my Food Lovers in Midrand in Johannesburg. So I was so excited to see that the nuts dispensers are there, as well as the fresh fruit.
Channel your mothers and be confident.
Thank you. Thank you.
Green aprons, you are excused.
All the best.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You got this.
Enjoy.
Yeah. I'm feeling really, really anxious. It's really happening. I'm looking at everyone and I'm like, whoa.
Up next, the pressure is on as the first challenge kicks off with the Blue Aprons baking first. Create a dish inspired by this week's theme and you could win a KitchenAid kettle, a 1,500 Rand voucher from Food Lovers Market and Clover and Today hampers. Visit Food Lovers Market to shop the ingredients and include a Clover product. Then share a pic of your dish on the Tastemaster SA's Facebook or X post or tag at Tastemaster SA on Instagram or TikTok. Use hashtag Clover Made With Love, hashtag Food Lovers Market and hashtag the Tastemaster SA to enter. T's and C's apply. From every day to Mother's Day, celebrated all with flavour, freshness and a whole lot of love. Real food made with real heart.
Let's get ready to bake.
Yay! Blue Aprons, your first challenge begins in 3, 2, 1. Get baking!
What do I do? Where do I start?
So I'm making a chocolate sponge with some simple sugar syrup with a bit of caramel ganache. Then I want to finish it off with a really nice chocolate ganache dripping on the side, some fresh strawberries, just to bring out that nice happy moment for my mom. A lot of people can make chocolate cake, but not a lot of people can make chocolate cake like how my mom does it.
I have brought my mom's cookbook, which is over 40 years old. And some of the spices that my mom frequently uses, this is cardamom. We call it ilachi.
The first thing that I'm starting with is roasting my ilachi pods.
I'm making a cardamom and rose barfi cake with some macerated strawberries and some roasted pistachios.
So my mom's initials are HRH, Hilary Ruth Houghton. So we call her Her Royal Highness. The cake that I'm making today is HRH's chocolate fudge cake with strawberries and a tiny tot of whiskey. My mother loves a little tot of whiskey every evening. She waters the garden, so I'm adding a little tot of whiskey.
Today I'm making an apricot and pecan nut upside down cake. The Clover moreover butter is going to be added to get a nice thick caramel. Growing up, my mother had an apricot tree in her garden and my granny used to make everything from apricot jams to different desserts, even to distilling apricots. So she used to really make full use of that tree and I wanted to bring a piece of my mother's childhood memories back to life.
I'm busy with my coconut oil from Food Lovers and then I'll add coconut flour. So sesmayeri, that's how I refer to my mom. Injun se kusheka muro, isheka hansi tirsansilo. Kusheka muro wa tingwembe, kusheka gushe, kusheka abusha. So it's something that I cherish because if she did not I am making a gluten-free coconut cake with guava and cranberry fillings.
Very first bake of the season. Still a very calm kitchen.
I can see they are very serious.
They are, hey? So if I had to bake you a cake, what would represent you?
Vanilla, of course.
I thought you were going to say banana just to vex me. I thought the core of the matter is actually in the taste and the structure of the cake. Because we still want to see their actual baking skill.
Yes.
Exactly. So we want to make sure the sponges are fully cooked, fully baked, cooled enough for them to decorate it and for it to, you know, maintain its structure.
Yeah, and then when we taste, it's the delicious.
Delicious always. Okay. I see the picture of your beautiful mom, but what is that?
That's actually a dress that she made me. The reason why this dress is very special to me is because my mom and I chose the fabric and it's my favorite cut of dress.
What's your speciality?
It's actually a sourdough bread.
Oh!
Yeah,
okay, so you're hoping for a bread challenge at some point?
I hope so, but I'm talking big now and then, we'll see when it gets there.
Voila!
I got my dough in the oven. Whilst I wait, I work on my guava and cranberry filling.
I can smell heady cardamom in the building. So tell us about the decoration. What is it going to say about your mom?
The traditional way would just be almonds, but I wanted to just modernize it a bit and use pistachios, add some texture.
The fond memory that I have baking with my mom is definitely during the Diwali festival, where we would make gulab jam, barfi, biscuits, and all the different sweetmeats.
One thing I have noticed is it's very neat here. Lucky?
Yes.
Are you even baking?
So the sponges are ready in the oven. So we're working on our fillings right now. Then we should be good with time.
No, you don't. I'm going to have to redo my toasted pecan nuts because these are roasted pecan nuts.
Amaganjani?
Hey, Biaham. Keke kumele liphume.
Selingenile kodwa in the oven?
Lingenile
Oh, good.
oven,
That's
so-
good for time.
Ubani lona omuhle kanje?
Yes, uma wami engimthandayo naye ongithandayo. I got these earrings. I am co-owning them with my mom. It's so her character. She loves big earrings.
How are the nerves?
The nerves are not good. I'm
Okay.
going to be honest. A little frazzed.
Okay, I see the gold scarf your mom gave you. Are we going to see some gold in the decoration?
Definitely not. My mom is the gold person. My mother made me a beautiful scarf for my 40th birthday, and she wrote a poem and had it printed on the scarf. Yeah, it means a lot to me and obviously reminds me a lot of my mom.
Contestants, you've been baking for 30 minutes. You have 1 hour left.
Yes, guys, time's are ticking. Let's go, let's go.
I need to get my cake in the oven. That's the most important thing right now.
I don't know how to feel being in the Taste Master kitchen. They hit its 10.
Okay, it's going in the oven.
This picture of my mom and I is very, very close to my heart. Since I'm the first one to graduate at home, it reminds me of me walking down the aisle and my mom watching me collecting my qualification. One of the things that I inherited when I moved out of home was my mom's wooden spoon. My mom has made a lot of good meals with this wooden spoon, and I feel like it's carrying all the love and it's gonna get me through this competition.
I don't see a cake. Is it in the fridge?
It's in the oven.
Oh, it's in the oven still?
Yes, but it's served warm and there's no icing.
Okay.
So the thing is, the cake needs 20 minutes to cool before I can flip it out, actually.
20 minutes? That's a long time. Aren't you scared the sugar's going to set and then it's going to get stuck?
Maybe I'll do it shorter.
Oh, yum.
I'm really happy with my sponges. Nice and fluffy, just like how my mom likes them.
I'll need to start to blender. I'm thinking time.
I've just checked my cakes and they're completely wet.
Contestants, listen up. You have 30 minutes left to bake. 30 minutes. Time is ticking.
You can feel the palpable, chaotic energy of everyone around you.
All right, crisis, guys. I've got to add the eggs, which means I am going to have a problem. I can't even explain to you. Your heart sinks, you go blind with panic.
Should be done by now. I'm worried now. It's my cake baking.
The pressure is pressuring here. My cake's almost out the oven. I need to cool. I still need to ice it.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're starting again. I'm trying to keep calm.
Why is it so raw? Let me just increase the temperature. I know I am risking it.
There's no time. It's done.
While I'm getting my second batch of batter going, my jam is now starting to burn. The whole situation is unraveling.
The key to testing a well-made piping bag is if you throw it around and it doesn't break. Yours passed the test.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Nice.
My second batch is not going to be ready in time. I have to go with the first batch.
Ten minutes left. I'm taking my cake out and I'm like, If it's not cooked, I am plating it.
Oh, the time is going.
Now I can feel it. It's overwhelming.
And?
It's crumbling.
Probably because you're cutting it hot, no?
Angazi.
Oh, I don't know. With 1 minute left on the clock, I know I need to plate this cake, but it's still hot and I'm gonna burn my hands.
This is not how I planned on doing this.
The clock is ticking. My heart is pounding. Think.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop baking! Blue Aprons, your bake is done! Kirshni, you raised your hand. Are you using your Sensodyne pin?
Yes.
Okay, your 10 minutes starts now.
I actually don't think this could have gone worse.
It went okay. I'm not really happy. It's slanting a bit.
I don't know. I'm so sad.
Initially, I thought it went well, but I'm a little bit scared because my cake did a bit of a wobble when I took it out.
Yo, akan banget.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your time's up. I'm going to ask you to just hand over the pin because now you've used it, eh?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm feeling a bit disappointed that I didn't manage my time well. It's just been very emotional.
Up next, while the Blue Aprons breathe a sigh of relief, the Green Aprons get ready to bake.
Dreams come true with people who believe in better. Capitec is the business bank for everyone. Capitec. Find your wonderful. Jacobs, wunderbar.
The challenge is about to start and I'm feeling quite nervous.
I'm feeling amped up. I can't wait to start.
Green Aprons, your first bake starts in 3, 2, 1. Get baking! Woo!
My blood is rushing. You can just smell in the pressure.
I am feeling stressed.
The very first time that I started baking, I made my mom a strawberries and cream filled cupcake. And every time I bake, she's like, that's what I want. So today I'm making her strawberries and cream cake. If you look on my left hand, I've got a little charm bracelet and my mom and I have matching ones. And it says half my heart is in heaven because we unfortunately lost my brother about 9 years ago. So we just have a lot of pain that we carry, so that's something that we have together no one else has.
I actually grew up in Hazy View around the orange farms. So a very big memory of mine is like the orange smell.
I am making a orange poppy seed cake with orange icing and a sesame poppy seed brittle.
I brought the tartans I got from my grandmother. They are all from 1960 from Germany, and the originals that she brought with when she moved over after the war.
'Cause I'll take a walk Today I'm going to be baking a chocolate chili cake with some cream cheese icing, and then it's going to have a strawberry jam filling covered in chocolate fudge ganache, and then I'm going to put some chocolate twirls on top that have got chili flakes. The reason I'm making chocolate cake is because my mom's sweet. And then she's also got that fire in her, so that's the part the chilies come in. That's my son, Ethan. Before I got him, doctors used to say I wouldn't have kids. And guess what? Nah.
I'm using a Jacob coffee. This is an old recipe. My bake is a chocolate cake filled with cream cheese and strawberry filling. So what you will see there, that will be my mom into her 8 days. And then that will be my lovely wife. And those are my daughters.
Which of these Mbogoto women are you going to actually channel in the cake?
I want my cake to be filled with color, but really I'm focusing on the inside.
Okay.
And then I want you guys, when you eat it, you actually experience the comfort, the warmth of the mother.
We'll see.
Today I'm making carrot cake, and it's more of a deconstructor cake because the nuts that are generally in a carrot cake are going to be served outside of the cake as a garnish.
Tell me, what about this carrot cake says, I'm celebrating mom?
My mother is a farm girl from Brookdale.
Actually very close to Mooi River.
Love it.
And everything came from the garden.
Even the chickens, we'd eat them.
I know.
In Kuku, right? When we moved to the Western Cape, My mom used to take inkukhu and put them in the car and we'd drive 17 hours.
I can believe that.
Yeah, believe it, it is
my
true.
grand did the exact same thing on the train.
Flip. I just realized that I've already lost 15 minutes. There is no way that I'm gonna bake something with no eggs in.
I have managed to get my sponge into the oven. I move on to making my white chocolate ganache filling.
Who are you focusing on?
I'm focusing on my mom. This is her favorite cake. She even told me that you mustn't eat too much. She wants it in the post, eh?
Hello, Megan.
Hello, ladies.
We're seeing a lot of strawberries in this kitchen. Does that intimidate you in any way?
I'm doing vanilla though.
Why vanilla?
My mom is very plain and simple. Growing up, we didn't have a lot of sugar.
So you say your mom is plain. What does that mean for the decoration of the cake?
If you can see my picture there, we're both wearing flowers. So I'm gonna try and arrange the strawberries in like a flower style.
Lovely.
But in there, a lot of people said she looks like my sister, so.
I mean, people say that about my mom too, but you know, people lie also.
Ah, gorgeous.
Contestants, listen up. You have had 30 minutes of baking time. You have 1 hour left. Let's go! Yes, let's go!
I don't think time is on my side, hey?
I rush over to the food lovers pantry for my pecans. Then I mix them up with egg white, sugar, and cinnamon.
Okay, it's okay.
The cakes are out of the oven and they are perfect.
Yes.
Ek het my koek in die oond, die stroop is op die stoof. Ek probeer suiker maak vir my brittel. Ek toast my sesame seeds. Ek dink ek moet nog die buttercream maak. Taste Master Kitchen is a very fast-paced environment and it does not wait for anyone.
Oh no. Oh no. The nuts burnt.
No, no. But who? I put sugar instead of icing sugar. I've chosen Moirava butter because I'm looking for the light, creamy, not so sweet frosting.
Cake is still in the oven. I've got 45 minutes to go and I still need to make my frosting and I'm going to try and just candy some carrots as well.
The fresh produce from Food Lovers Market is just beautiful. I love it, love it, love it.
So tell me more about your baking background.
My mom is more of a cook.
Okay.
And so am I.
Oh, so baga is out of your comfort zone a little bit.
Yes, yes. Like, ugenzi keke is the whole day.
Yeah, you said the whole day. Got a damslanje?
1 hour,
An hour
30
and a half.
minutes.
So, you know, we like to keep you on your toes.
You definitely have been keeping me on my toes. I think I lost about 5 to 10 kgs already.
Yeah, me too. I must enter then. Contestants, it's almost crunch time. You only have 30 minutes left. Your cake should be cooling and you should be thinking about decorating.
I'm really feeling nervous. There is a lot of things that I still need to do.
My cake is still in the oven and I am panicking.
I am quite stressed. My cake is just out of the oven and I hope it cools down fast enough so I can ice it.
Mama, walbona cake lao. Tell her, guys.
Yeah, I'm giving you good vibes for your cake.
I'm feeling them. I'm taking them in.
Let this come out now.
The vibe in the kitchen is super intense, like something I've never experienced.
I'm just at my last stages of deco.
Okay, so it's catty, not bothering you.
It is a lot because my cake is not even covered yet.
Oh!
Oh, Mom.
Contestants, you have 10 minutes left.
Oh, she was far too calm. 10 minutes, go, go!
Oh.
It's so hot.
It's so
wobbly. Is it going to be cool enough in 4 minutes?
I don't see it happening.
And then what's the plan?
We're going to Sensodyne.
Hi, Siso.
Yes, Colin, I'm coming. What do you need?
Can I buy time?
Oh, are you also?
Yeah.
Okay, extra 10 for you. Everyone else, 1.5 minutes to go, except Clover and Mpo. Ooh.
I am absolutely stressed out. I feel like I've not done enough.
No pressure for you. This is just, let's see. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop baking! Woo! Mpo and Koli, your extra 10 minutes starts now.
I'm thankful to Sensodyne giving me the opportunity to smile. This means then I'm able just to do the little touch-ups so that I could plate my cake.
Everything is good with my cake. It's just a little bit like leaning tower of Pisa at the moment.
Oh, come on.
I'm happy I got everything I wanted on the cake.
This is not particularly what I envisioned.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Everything down, you're done.
Oh, it's hard. Oh.
Follow your pin, please, my brother.
Done.
Thank you, Sensodyne, for trying to assist me, but I am going to be in the elimination round. I am 100% sure.
Up next, 10 heartfelt cakes inspired by their mothers, but have they done enough to impress the judges? There are many ways to say I love you, but the most heartfelt is Made with Love by Clover.
I always recommend Sensodyne. It's specially designed to care for their sensitive teeth. And I've had people coming back to me saying it's made a difference. It works.
Mamzo, the first challenge is officially done. What did you think about how they fared?
Initially, they looked like confident.
Yeah, true.
But as they were carried on, you could see that some of them were making mistakes.
Yeah. Even the most steady bakers, they get in here and suddenly the pressure is too high. I mean, it's proven that the pressure did get to them because 3 people used their Sensodyne pins in the very first challenge. Are you ready to taste all the bakes?
Yes, I am.
Let's cheers to that.
Cheap.
The time has come. I am so nervous.
Are you happy with what you baked?
50-50, Mamzo, because the cake is not actually straight, but the sponge, I feel like my mom has done a really good job. Why are these people not smiling? What is happening? Are you enjoying the cake? Are you not?
Overall, I think that the cake, very neatly presented. In terms of the flavor, I think it's good. It's moist, it's flavorful. Your mom would be proud of this one. It's a successful bake, Lucky.
Thank you.
My heart is literally in my throat. I'm quite disappointed.
Is this what you intended to present?
Definitely not.
Will the sponge and the filling be exactly what you envisioned?
Definitely not either.
Okay.
There is no egg in the cake.
Oh, you went with the eggless version?
Yes.
Okay.
When the judges taste, they look at you like they're boring into your soul in a very intimidating way.
It's nice chocolatey.
The missing eggs didn't make a difference.
Yes.
So when I cut into it, I thought, oh, it looks slightly raw, but actually that wetness is from the jam and the strawberries, and that actually helped the cake. It's delicious and fudgy. The strawberry brightness is really lovely.
Oh my gosh.
So, listen.
Well done.
It proved it in the eating.
Walking up to the judges, I'm feeling very nervous and anxious.
Personally, the smile is kind of there, but it's kind of disappearing. You used your extra time advantage, so surely you're happy.
No, I'm not. I'm unhappy.
Why?
Because I had a plan and I didn't execute it well because I was battling against time. I tasted it and Honestly, it tasted good, but they were taking a bit long, so it made me really worried.
Kushni, I think you got a good bake on the sponge. The crumb is really open. It's really light. In terms of the flavor, it's a tad too much cardamom and not quite enough rose. I love your frosting. I think that it's really smooth.
You did your best.
Thank you.
So you have to be proud of yourself.
When I was plating, I knew that it's not fully baked, and I wouldn't also want to taste something that's not fully baked.
Clearly, this isn't what your intention was.
Of course.
But you very confidently went to plan B and presented something to us. But is the flavor exactly what you'd intended?
I'm hoping everything gels well.
Zola is looking at me, and I'm like, I know this is not good. I'm looking at Mamzo, she doesn't give much.
It's not a successful bake. I do think that it's actually underbaked. I thought I'd get more coconut flavor in that sponge. However, I do enjoy the flavor of the guava topping, the cranberry sweetness and the earthiness of the guava. All of that comes through and it brightens everything up. What I will commend you for is coming on here and making something gluten-free, going out on a limb and trying something new, because as much as this is a competition, it's also an opportunity for you to grow.
Seeing my cake from afar and that it's completely sunk in the middle made my heart sink. I think I turned the oven onto top and bottom instead of top and bottom fan, so I think that caused some delay in the baking.
Okay.
And that is what's caused it to sink, because it's not cooked entirely in the middle. Seeing the judges taste, I just really hope that there is a cooked piece of cake that they can taste from the side so they can see what flavors and thought that I put into this cake.
The taste is there.
The flavor is so delicious. That caramel is like the perfect amber kind of caramel. It brings out the sweetness of the apricots, but it's also not too sweet because they're slightly tart. The crunch of those pecan nuts. Had it not sunk and had the middle not been raw, I think that this would have been an incredible bake.
I feel very nervous. Even though I am proud in what I made, there could be some flaws.
It looks beautiful, and I think it represents my mother, and the flavors are what I wanted.
I don't know what they are thinking, as their face impressions aren't very clear.
This was an excellent bake. The crumb looks beautiful, the poppy seeds are evenly distributed, just elegant on the outside, but equally so on the inside. Beautiful combination of flavors. I love that citrus and poppy seed. And that brittle on top added such great texture. And actually that sesame flavor added as well gave this sort of an earthier edge. Yeah, bravo.
You outdone yourself.
Thank you.
I am feeling very nervous because the bake did not go as planned.
Was it your plan to serve us a plated slice?
With what was transpiring in the kitchen today, I decided to change the plan up and decided to make your life a little easier. I can see how Zola is pulling her face, and I realize she can tell that the sponge is a little dry.
It isn't a successful bake, and I'm sure you knew that. You know, it is a bit on the crumbly side, and that makes it a bit drier than you'd want it to be. But what I can tell you is the flavor is lovely. You can taste like the spices in there very subtly. You get a little bit of the texture of the carrot. Your cream cheese frosting, lovely flavor, really smooth. I always commend somebody for pivoting and making this look intentional.
Up next, after tasting poor Megan and Kolile's cakes, the judges decide who will head to the first elimination challenge. You could win 5,000 Rand with the Tastemaster SA and Capitec. We want to know, which contestant are you backing this season? To enter, reply with your answer on the competition post on the Tastemaster SA's Facebook, X or Instagram accounts. Make sure you include #GrowWithCapitec and the Tastemaster SA in your entry. T's and C's apply and can be found on the tastemaster.co.za. There are many ways to say I love you, but the most heartfelt is Made with Love by Clover.
I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna give these people tummy.
Hello. I see a very generous sprinkling of chili flakes, which makes me slightly nervous about tasting your cake.
The chili flakes, I think I went a bit overboard there. I'm hoping I don't take anyone to hospital with all that hotness.
Actually fine. Yeah. There's like a little tingle, you know, as the taste. Well, your jam, delicious flavor, very strawberry forward. The sponge, however, it's very gummy. It doesn't feel like it had time to spring. You can taste the chocolate flavor. It looks very chocolatey.
The sponge is not a sponge. Everything else is perfect.
Walking out to the judges, I'm feeling a bit nervous. Have I done enough?
I'm happy with my bake. Not very pretty though, how I would like it, but I'm happy with how it went.
Feeling the judges' taste, what's going through my mind is my cake too plain?
I like the sponge.
Thank you.
It's sponging.
Thanks, Mamzo.
For me, the sponge is a tad dry. There could be also a lot more vanilla flavor. The strawberry comes out strongly. I love your even layers. The texture of your cream cheese frosting, I think it needed a little bit more butter just to lighten it up a little bit. It's very dense.
Got you.
But a successful bake. Mom's
Yes,
happy.
because it's less sugar, so for me it works out.
My main thing is to show never give up, being able to present something in front of the judges. I was so proud.
Are you happy with the result?
Inyani, so not fully, but I'm happy that I was able to present something on the table. I'm feeling nervous. I'm not sure how are they going to judge me based on what is in front of them.
The presentation, really striking, really beautiful, and speaks to the vision that you explained before you started the bake. I think that the texture, the crumb is really open, which makes the cake really, really light. But because you had a perfect bake on your sponge, it's still really moist. It's very chocolate forward. The strawberry is so fruity and floral.
I hope the women you're celebrating are very proud of you wherever they are. This is beautiful. I'm so impressed of what the contestants came up with.
Absolutely. I think there were some surprises, good and bad, but at least now they've got their feet wet and it can only be up from here.
That's the thing, that's it.
So are you ready to pick the bake of the day? Yeah, is there one that stands out to you?
Yes,
okay.
Yes I am.
And then of course we also have to pick the least impressive bakes who are going into elimination.
Yeah, that's a sad part.
That is, but it's part of the game. True. Yep, let's go deliberate.
I'm not confident going into the verdict because I don't think anyone else's cake was raw.
Going to the verdict, I know that I'm not safe.
I have never been so sure that I'm in the bottom 6 in my entire life.
Contestants, officially you have your first challenge under your belt. And I think that's worth celebrating, right?
Yay!
So before we get to today's verdict, I just want to say a big thanks to my mom for joining me to judge this challenge. And it was very fitting because who better to judge the Mother's Day challenge than Mamzo?
Thank you. It was fun to be around you creating magic. I wish you all the best in the future. Stay focused.
Thank you. Wise words, Mamzo. Okay. Okay, so now to deliver the news of the best bake of the day. We chose the top bake because not only was it decorated beautifully, the flavors were really intricate, pronounced, and it was beautifully baked. The winning bake for today walks away with this commemorative pin to symbolize your win today.
The best cake of the day was baked with love by Siobhan.
Yes! Oh my goodness. So you understood at the beginning of this challenge that the 6 least impressive bakes would be going into the elimination round. Paulie. Megan. Lucky. The 3 of you are safe.
My mom's recipe has saved me once again.
Super happy that I made it to the top 4. Quite relieved, actually.
Oh my goodness! Oh God! That, of course, means that the remaining 6 of you will be joining us for the next elimination challenge. The competition continues.
Thank you.
Next week, the bottom 6 return to the kitchen to battle it out in the first elimination challenge. The pressure is on and they'll need to prove they've got what it takes to stay in the competition. Who will rise to the occasion?
Another feel-good production.